You want refreshing? I don't care if you're a Baptist, Pentecostal, or Lutheran or whatever. You have to dwell in the Spirit of God. The Spirit of God is, the Bible describes it as water. It comes down to dry land and gives life. So it's like this is dry land, your life is like dry, and then the Spirit comes and all of a sudden it fills up this, it becomes drenched with water, and it starts bringing forth life. God says, I will pour out my Spirit on all flesh. God says, I will pour water on the dry ground, the thirsty ground, and I'll give you rivers in the wilderness. In the flesh, we get tired. So how do we take a break from the flesh? By dwelling in the Spirit. You got the flesh, you got the Spirit, you don't have anything else. The only way not to be in the flesh is to be in the Spirit. Because if you're not in the Spirit, you're going to be in the flesh. And you're going to be living in selfishness. You're living that. But when you're living in the Spirit of God, that's the only antidote which frees us up. And when you go, when you live in God's Spirit, which is the Spirit of love, it's not selfishness, it's love, that actually lightens you up. When you're focused on yourself, it weighs you down. The more you're focusing on yourself, it doesn't matter if it's pride or fear or whatever, or self-survival, you're going to get weighed down. But when you are focused on, when you're living in the Spirit of love, you're lightened up. It gives you refreshing right there. Seek the Spirit of God. Seek to dwell in the Spirit, to let the Spirit come forth, to rejoice, get into the things of the Spirit. Rejoice in the things of the Spirit. There's going to be revival in that. There's going to be renewal in that. There's going to be refreshing in that. When you're flowing in the Spirit, you don't get tired. Your flesh might be tired, but it almost doesn't matter. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. If you have experienced this, when you're flowing in the Spirit, it just revives you. It just is life. It's life. When you're praising God and flowing like a fountain, it's life. Now, this is similar to that, but a little bit different. And that is, it says in Psalm 103, verse 5, who satisfies your mouth with good things so that your youth is renewed like the eagles. How many people need their youth renewed? Isaiah 40, verse 30, even youths grow tired and weary, and young men fail. But those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They will mount up with wings as eagles. They will run and not be weary. They'll walk and not faint. Those who wait upon the Lord, the Hebrew there word is kavah. Try it. We get the word, the national anthem of Israel is hatikvah. It comes from kavah, tikvah, saying it means, you could say wait upon the Lord. So I'm sitting around. It means hope in the Lord. It's not a passive thing. It means expecting from God. It means looking to God, focusing on God. They're the ones who are going to renew their strength. It says even the youth, even young, no matter how young you are, no matter how much you exercise and how much every flesh gets tired, the Hebrew means exhausted or faint, weak. That's how you can feel. But those who are in God's presence, those who are looking to God, waiting upon God, being in His presence, they are going to renew their strength. The word in Hebrew, halaf, can mean also, it also means go forward. They're the ones who are going to go forward. Sometimes you might feel like I can't go forward. The power of God, the Spirit, gives you the power to go forward. It also means to spring up, sprout, spring up. They will mount up.
To find out how you can receive more of Jonathan's teachings, to receive special free gifts, or get in touch, go to hopeoftheworld.org or call toll-free 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's hopeoftheworld.org or call 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's 1-800-937-4821. You can also get more at Jonathan Cahn's Facebook page or write us direct at Hope of the World, Box 1111, Lodi, New Jersey 07644, USA.